Okay, hello and welcome. It's very hot today, so my camera might go off again. The heat seems to shut the camera off in the last video. But in this video, I'm just going to be looking through Hive 2. Again, I have similar problems to Hive 1, where I had a little look last week and all things were going great. And all of a sudden, I have no queen and no brood. So we're just going to have a look. There were emergency cells, I believe, that they had made. Some kind of queen cell. So let's have a little look. Heavy again. A lot of bees and a lot of honey. Let's see if I can take both of these off again. Okay. So we'll just give running out of smoke. Again, if I do find any queen cells still in here, I may do a split with these. This was, again, just to recap, my overwintered nuke that I purchased from Black Mountain Honey. And they were going great. And then I believe something happened to the queen. And since, I've kind of been in a bit of a pickle with this colony. Like I say, 2 weeks ago, all was good. And then last week, all was not good. Okay. So let's see. Oh God. Sorry, ladies. A very heavy frame of stores. Again, that's what you don't want to do. You drop your frames. We're just going to leave that one out anyway. Got lots of drones about still, so that's good if there are virgin queens. Yeah, because here there is a cell and it's been completely chewed out. So again, that could mean that we do have a virgin queen in here at the moment. I can see some larvae and eggs actually, I think, in here as well. I can definitely see some larvae. Again, there's a very strange looking queen cell. Long, probably failed. Because when they get like this, I don't know if you can see, but that's an extra long queen cell. So I expect what's happened is the grub has fallen out. Yeah, grub is right down the bottom there. And unfortunately, no cell. That was a dud. But yeah, there are larvae all over. So I believe there is a queen cell here as well that has hatched. I think they're back laying. My biggest worry on all of this was leaving too many cells and then them wanting to do another swarm or a cast swarm if there were a few queens. But I decided in the end to just let nature decide, really. I mean, yeah, there are eggs. Larvae and brood. I don't want to disturb them too much, really, because if she is young, they might turn on her. But she is laying, I believe. There's a lot of brood on here. I can see larvae, I can see eggs. I mean, again, there is a cell here, but it's failed. I'll just remove that. Okay, so these aren't too bad. Things aren't as bad as I was thinking. We do still have brood. Good amount of brood. There's quite a bit of what looks to be a bit of drone brood here, though. I'm just going to shake this one off. You can see there's quite a bit of drone brood here. And I do have 3 cells at the bottom here. I'm just going to take those out, because I believe there is a queen in here and she is laying. So again, it's really hard to see a queen if she's young. And again, see, there's a few cells here. I'm just going to take these down, because if I've got a queen, I don't really want her to be swarming off. But yeah, there are eggs in here. They're very calm again. Okay. So there are eggs in here. I'm not too sure how viable the eggs are. I'm going to have to wait again a week because I can see a lot of capped drone brood. So either she's not mated that well, not mated at all, and is just firing blanks, or maybe they were from the last queen that they have re-queened. But yeah, there are eggs all over, and I can't see any signs of any problems now. Okay, we're going to close her up. Again, I'll give this hive another week now. We'll come back and see how the larvae is looking, if we have got a bit of worker brood. But yeah, again, they do seem nice and calm. So we'll just close you back up, ladies. Pop this one. Okay. So yeah, Hive 1 and Hive 2, both at the moment are either starting again with a new queen. Hive 2 does look a bit more promising, but we'll have to see. I thought a couple of weeks ago everything was going great, and then I didn't record last week's inspection, but after I had a look in, I couldn't see the queen again. I could see where they tried to make some cells with some old eggs. So we'll have to see again. It's one of those. It's a bit of a head scratcher at the moment, but with any luck, like I say, I've got signs of a queen in there. What I'll try and do next week is possibly find the queen. It's ever so hot today, so I might do it later in the afternoon, evening next week. But I'll definitely come back, have a look and see. And if I do see the queen, I will try and mark, I think, which will be my first experience again on marking a queen. So wish me luck. Hopefully I don't muck it up. No, my luck. Okay, lovely. Just shake these little buggers off. Okay, so fingers crossed for this hive. There's a few woodlouse have made it in. Out. Yeah, like I say, fingers crossed on this hive that things are back on track. So Hive 1 and 2, like I say, I'll come back next week. I'll have a look. My video stopped working on the last inspection. So I'm hoping this video hasn't stopped. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you soon.